All right. All right. So again, tonight, like I said, I have a lot of information to share with you guys, but we're gonna concentrate, on this strategy that I've been practicing for the last 24 years experience in the network marketing industry. So, like I said, being successful in network marketing is not that hard. It's just you need to follow some strategy that works, that can be duplicable, in your team. And I know that all you guys are here tonight because you want to learn, how to take your business to the next level. Or, I know that some of you guys might have, a lot of experience in network marketing too, and are very successful, in building your business. But there always something that we need to learn. That's why one of the key of my success in my life is because I always keep my a open mind, to learn every day. When I see somebody or a person that knows more than I do, I just quiet and sit down and learn. And has been working for me, and I know it will work for you too. So I would like to start talking about um, four very, very important things that we need um, to have very, very clear in our mind if we want to be success in average business. And we're going to talk about these four things tonight too. I know we have, before I continue, I would like to say some words in Spanish, because I know that we have some uh, Spanish speaking people connecting from, Latin America and from Europe and some other parts of the world. So les damos la bienvenida a todos los que están conectados de Europa, de Sudamérica, Centroamérica. Gracias por conectarse también a este webinar del día de hoy. Aunque hoy vamos a hablar en inglés, en las gráficas van a ver mucha información que van a aprender y yo sé que les va a ayudar para su negocio. Okay, so now, what do we need, to be successful in not only in average, but in any multi-level marketed business? We need to have, again, very, very clear in our mind, these four things. Number one, we need to have a dream. If we don't have a dream, a big dream enough to motivate us to do what we have to do every day, you're not gonna get that far in your life. But if you have a big dream, you know exactly what you want in life, then, you're gonna figure out how to achieve that dream. But again, that dream had to be very clear in your mind. And as a matter of fact, you need to have it, presented in your mind every single day, every single hour, because again, it's the gasoline that is gonna drive you to do what you have to do, to uh, do the work, whatever you have to do. Okay, the second thing that we need is a team. Okay, if we want to be successful in network marketing business, we must learn how to build a team. If we don't know how to build a team, again, we're not gonna get that far. We only have 24 hours a day. And so we cannot shift that much, by ourselves. But if we have our team and we duplicate in the team, so that team will do the same thing that we do, and we duplicate, that team and more people, then we're gonna be successful. Then we're gonna have, the success that we want in our life. And the third thing that we need is a system, to build a strong team uh, that gonna follow us, that gonna do, what we want to do. We must have a system. And we do have a system here in Average. The thing is that we don't talk much about it, but I know that, for example, Armand has his own, system, that he's working with some people, and they're having a great success with all the people in India, in some part of Europe. And personally, I like my system because, again, I've been practicing this system for last 24 years. I built a huge organization of over 100,000 people in another company, and I applied this system, and it works. If it works for me, it should work for you. So that's why, I'd love to share with you guys this information tonight. So we must have a system, and we're going to talk about that tonight. We're going to talk how to build a team. We're going to talk about how to implement a simple system, duplicable system that you're going to duplicate in your team, and so on. Okay. So the fourth thing that we need to have very clear in our mind, and and is to have a action plan. If you don't have a plan, you're not going to get anywhere. We must have a action plan, and then work that plan, and then the result will come out by itself. But once we have this four pillars very clear in our mind, then we are ready, to build a huge business, in Average. So again, one of my philosophy is that I never teach anything that I not apply by myself before I teach to others. If I am telling you this, if I'm telling you that this system has worked for me, I won't be teaching you this, but I'm teaching you this because it worked for me, and it should work for you too. So saying that, now uh, we're gonna start the 7-step strategy that anybody that wanted to follow this strategy, I know that it's gonna be they're gonna have a great success in their business. Um, Again, the goal or the objective of have this strategy or implement this system in our business is because the main goal is to make sure uh, that we're gonna take time to build our team, which is gonna be the fundamental of our business. Okay, so and that team cannot be more than 10 or 12 leaders. Okay, why 10 or 12? Because each of those leaders you're gonna spend time with them. And it's also almost impossible to spend quality time with more than 12 people. When I'm talking about quality time to each of them, not the group itself, but to each of them. Spend time with each of them so you can know exactly what their goals are, what their needs are, and everything else. Okay, you have to get to know that person, because it's not gonna be just your associate or your partner. He's gonna be, I mean, part of your family. You're gonna travel with them. You're gonna, work with them and all that. So that's the main thing that we need to have, in our mind. So, but it's a lot better to spend time, to build your team and then duplicate that, and others, teach them to do the same. And then eventually you're gonna see the great results. And with that team, you're gonna do three things. One, you're gonna do open meetings, to invite people to learn about the business, about the opportunity that we have here in Everett Ridge. And then, out of those people that get interested in the business and would like to join us in the business, then we gonna meet with them personally, and we're gonna ask some questions, what their goals are, why that person joined the business, if they are serious about building the business, or they just joined because they got emotional and they want to get rich quick. No, you need to talk to them and go and take them, through a pipeline filter, and make sure they are positive, they are, ambitious, and they have goals in life. We're going to see more details in ahead of this presentation. The thing that out of those people that are going to join in your business, and you see that they have the potential to be part of your team, then you're going to separate them, and start doing close meeting. That close meeting is is just for your team. Nobody else uh, had to be in that meeting, and you're going to meet with them once a week, spend some time with them, and you're going to do a few things with your team. I'm going to teach you what we're going to do with that team. And then the third thing that we need to do is take your team to the company trainings events that we have, so everybody will be at the same page and getting the same information, so they can uh, know exactly what's going on. So the first step out of those 7 steps to build your team is, again, uh, start with a vision. This is part of having a dream. What is your vision? What is vision? It is having a clear mental picture of what you think and you can achieve, be, or have, filled by firm conviction that moves you to do what is necessary to achieve that dream, that vision, that objective that you have in life. So you start with a great vision of being a winner, a clear vision of your goals and objectives that you have in your life, which you're gonna share with 10 more people who also want the same thing that you want, to achieve the same goals that you want, which is financial freedom. Everybody talk about financial freedom. Everybody wants a financial freedom. But again, we need to make sure that person is serious about getting that financial freedom. Because everything that we want in life, there is a price to pay. And you need to make sure that person is willing to pay that price. And again, it's not that hard. All we need to do is a few changes in our life, in our habits, in our routine, and then great things start happening, and just by doing those little changes in our life, in our routines that we have daily. So once we have a clear picture of what we want to achieve in life, what we want to get out of this, company, then we are ready to get into the second step. Because once we have a clear picture, once we implement this 7 step, we gonna get our financial freedom that we want. So the second step is, make a massive action. Take a massive action. Launch your business, okay? And what I mean by that is that I know that the majority of you guys probably been in the company for a long time. Some of you been in the company for 5 years, 4 years, 3 years, 2 years. I don't know how long you've been in the company, but for all the new people that are enjoying the business, I motivate them to get a mindset of a business person. So by doing the launching of their business, I'm working on their mind and telling them, hey, you need to get that mindset of business person, because if you don't treat your business as a business, you're not going to get the result that you want as a business. So make sure everybody that joined your business, help them, to launch their business. What they're going to do, they're going to make a work plan with your leader or mentor. Make your prospect list of 300 people. Now it's so easy with all the social media and all the groups, chat groups that we have, that even when, without letting you know, they including you in those chats, and so you're part of those groups. So it's so easy to create a prospect list of 300 people. And then once you have that list, then choose a place, day, and time where you're gonna do the launching of the business. Call those people, those prospects, and invite them, to come to that event, the launching or your business. If you invite those 300 guests, probably 100 of them, they're gonna confirm that they're gonna come in to that event. Out of those 100, probably 50 at the end come to the meeting and attend that event. And out of those 50, at least 10 to 15, they're gonna be ready to sign up as a customer, or as an investor, or as an entrepreneur. And out of those 10 or 15 new associates, you're going to start working with them. If you don't have enough people in your list, join with other partners and do it together, 2 or 3 partners. And this launching could be physical or virtual. As we are connecting today. It doesn't matter. The thing is, we need to do it. And again, when we start doing this, we start, treating the business as a business. Because a business without customer, without new people coming in, there's not a business. So the other thing that you can do is hold in your house, your office, or in your area, a open meeting, open meeting where you can invite new guests to come in and see the opportunity and all that. And all the people that start joining your business, then start duplicating these 4 steps. And you'll see the results at the end. Okay, once you complete your team of 10 people or maximum 12 people, and then you concentrate in your team. And like I said, you don't have to continually doing open meetings. I know that we always have the opportunity to invite new people to join us. Personally, what I do is I have 2 groups. I have a holding group, which is, a group that I have if one of the team doesn't do, what they have to do, I replace them, and I bring out of that whole group that I have, I bring them and replace. Because again, we need to follow the strategy. We need to follow the steps. Okay, the 3rd step is retain your new partners. Because of your leadership and motivation, you consolidate each new partner by passing them through a filter based on the following characteristics. Number 1, that they are positive. 2nd, friendly. 3rd, ambitious. 4th, teachable and responsible. Okay, what I mean by positive, there's people that always are complaining. They're complaining about everything. You don't want that kind of people in your team that are complaining for everything. You need positive people that even though when there's some problems, there's some challenge that we need to face in the road to success, there are still positive. And they're always, instead of complaining, they always have a positive words saying everything is going to be fine. I know we're going to figure out how to resolve this problem, and I know we're going to get ahead of this, and all that. So when you hear people complaining about little things, you don't want that kind of people. I'm allergic to negative people. I always surround myself with positive people. Friendly, because this is a people business. So get in your team those people that very easily create new friends, because this is a business or people. So they need to be friendly. Because they're going to be dealing with people. If you're going to teach them to build their team, they better be friendly. They better know how to treat people. So they must be friendly, learn to work as a team and everything else. Ambitious. What I mean by being ambitious, there's people that are very, you know, in the comfort zone. There are people that they don't care, if they don't have, to pay their rent, or, or they are struggling, every month to pay their bills. And I mean, you don't want that people in your team. We want people that want more in life, people that have goals, people that wanted, more in life. They wanted a better house. They wanted, a better car, or they wanted at least, better life quality, things like that. But the people that are ambitious, you know, I'm talking about in the positive way of being ambitious, because I'm not talking about being greedy, and and never being satisfied with what you have. No, be satisfied with what you have, but always go for more, because there is more. There's more possibilities. You can go to the next level. There are always room to grow. There are always rooms to get more. So we need to get that kind of people in our team, to be ambitious. Um, be teachable, because you're gonna teach them this 7 step, and not only this, you're gonna teach them a lot of things about the business, about the products, about the system, about a lot of different things in the business. So that people must be teachable, open eyes, open ears, to learn every day, because every day we need to learn new things. The world is changing every day. Technology is changing the world, and technology changes every 72 hours. So if the world is changing, technology is changing, everything is changing. The human beings doesn't want to change. We must change. We must be open to change for good. Every day learn new things. The question that we need to ask ourselves is, what can I learn today that I didn't know yesterday? What can I learn today that I didn't know yesterday? So if we ask ourselves those questions, they're always going to be, we're going to be able to learn new things every day. So the people that you want in your business is people that are teachable and responsible. Okay. Just see the level of commitment. If they are not committed to their goals, to their family, to what they want in life, you don't want those people in your team, because to build a great business, it takes courage. It takes commitment. Remember that your goal is not to report new affiliates or make a new sale, but to train leaders who understand the vision of the new economic of the world, and to do this business in big, build a huge organization just listen to our general director, Andre Cobrato. He has a great vision. He has a huge vision. He wants 1,000 or 1,000 of millionaires. He has a great vision, and we all are part of this vision. We can change the world if we build a great team. The first step, now you select the best to start a closed meeting. Out of that open meetings that you have every week, you're gonna select the best leaders to form a close group where you're gonna teach them in the, more deep in your about the business and a lot of different things. So you start a closed meeting for follow-up and training. You will plan, evaluate the work every week, motivate them, and delegate some responsibilities to each of them. And those selected must comply with our code of ethics, which are edification. You cannot tolerate negative, polemic, some toxic conversations in the team. We always talk about good things. If we talk about a problem, we spend a lot of more time talking about the solution of that problem, not about the problem. If we focus on the problem, we create more problems. But if we focus on the solution, we find a solution to the problems. So edification, what I mean by edification? What I mean by edification is that we talk about the good things, the virtues of those people instead of the negative things. We are not perfect. We all of us has, some virtues and some negative things. But we talk about the good things that we have. Unity, when we edify, our team, to our leaders, our company, that create unity. And unity create loyalty. But when we start talking about all the negative things, there is not going to be unity, because everybody going to start, spread to different directions. But when we edify our leaders, our company, we always talk about good about our products, our system, our partners, that create unity, and unity brings loyalty. And also must be active, in a team. The fifth step, now we start working with two different groups. We're still working with the open meetings, groups, but we already have a close team, a close meeting with your close team of 10 or maximum 12 people. An open meeting of an opportunity to keep recruiting more new partners until you completing your team of 10 people. And a closed meeting of you're gonna meet, you're gonna get together with your team and training and leadership, where it goes again to evaluate, planning, and motivate them and delegate some responsibilities. All participants are required to have an open mind and follow directions. Again, this is very, very important. The sixth step, what to do when you already complete your team of 10 leaders. When you already have your complete team of 10 leaders, now your priorities change a little bit. Now you're gonna concentrate in your team. Forget about, your priority is not gonna be doing more open meetings every day and open meetings and open meetings and open meetings. No, now you're gonna concentrate in your team and help them and teach them how to do open meetings. They need open meetings. They need to do, presentations every day. And you're gonna teach them, you're gonna support them, okay? And you're gonna teach them and train them, help them, to each of them to have their team. The goal now is to reach 100 people in your organization, helping each of your team of 10 to have their team of 10, each of them. And when each of them have their team of 10 people or 10 partners in their team, you have 110 people in your organization. And then you're gonna do the same thing with the 100 people. We're gonna teach them the same thing, how to do open meetings, recruiting, do presentation every day until they build their team. Once they complete their teams, again, they quit doing presentation and open meetings and all that. I'm not mean that you cannot go to an open meeting. No, 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 no. But you can go to support, but it's not going to be your priority. Your priority now is your team, and you're going to spend time with your team, teach them, helping them to complete their team. So if we help all those 100 people in your downline, your second line, your second level, to have each of them their team of 10, then you reach 1,000 leaders in your organization. Can you imagine 1,000 leaders in your organization? And then we teach that 1,000 to each of them build their team of 10 to reach 10,000. And then we teach those 10,000 to do the same and reach 100,000. And that's how we can get to 1 million people in our organization. But we concentrate on our team building, a strong organization. Once we do that, you have create a money machine that is gonna make money for you every single day, no matter what you do, no matter where you are. You're gonna have a machine because you have duplicate yourself in, could be 100, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, or even 1,000,000 or more. That's our goal. That's how we built a huge organization. Just remember this, you're never gonna get rich selling the product of any company. You're gonna get rich building an organization. When you build an organization and each of them buy that product of that company, you get a little percentage of every sale that happened in your organization. And that's how we make a lot of money in network marketing. I built a organization of 100,000 people, and I make like $3 million in that company. Just in one of the leaders, Francisco Vasquez, just on one line was producing me every single month $25,000 in residual income. Can you imagine? Okay, and we can do the same here in Everidge. So the seventh and the most important step is to make sure you complete your team in 12 weeks. Make sure you complete the cycles on each level in 12 weeks, 90 days. Okay, the goal again is to build a strong organization. See the numbers. The numbers never lie. On the column on your left-hand side, there is the cycles. There is 7 or 6 cycles. Each cycles is of 12 weeks. 12 weeks each cycle. You have 12 weeks to build your team of 10 strong partners, strong leaders. And you're gonna motivate them, to each of them, to do a few things that are not that difficult. All we ask, all those partners that want to be part of that close team, that want to build a huge organization, to invest $1,000. Okay, and you see the numbers. In the first level, the first cycle, in 90 days, your first 90 days, you get $100. It's not too much, you know, it's not too motivated, but it's something. But at least let's see what happened in the second cycle, when you have those 10 to build their team of 10, each of them, and you build an organization of 100 people, and each of them invest $1,000. So the next 90 days or 12 weeks, your check is gonna be $8,000. How about the third cycle? In your 36th week, you already have 1,000 of leaders in your organization, and each of them invest $1,000. You get 5%. Then you have a great check of $50,000. You see how people create huge fortunes building network marketing organizations. And I know the products that we have here in Everreach, they're great products. They're great, there's great leaders. We have a great system. We have a great philosophy, the new economic of the world. And I know together we can build a huge organization in our downline. And we can all work and, and change the world for good. You see what happened in the fifth cycle, 60 weeks, 100,000 people, and your check now is $3 million. Can you imagine? And again, see your numbers by yourself. I don't have to say anything, but again, the numbers never lie. And we don't need to be chasing your family, your friends. No, it's just working with the right people, people that wanted to follow instructions, people that wanted seriously change their life. Then you spend time with them and teach this. Can you imagine with this, the same people that they make their first investment of $1,000? Can you imagine if you teach? That's what I'm doing it right now. Not only tell them, hey, don't just, invest your first investment of $1,000. You can create a habit of invest every month according to your possibilities. $100, $50, $20, whatever. It's your possibilities, but create a good habit of invest every month, and you're gonna create a fortune in a very short time. See what happened in your organization with the same people. You don't have to go, again, chasing for more people. No, just the same people, just teach them to invest at least $100 a month. And what they're going to do for that $100? They're going to keep increasing their portfolio every month. They're going to be happy, but guess what? You're going to be happy because you are creating a huge residual income that is going to come, every single month. Can you imagine a check of $2 million every month? That's huge. And again, the numbers never lie. Okay. And all this can happen in your organization if you follow my strategy. If you follow the steps that I have shared with you tonight. I know, again, that it has worked for me. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. But again, if you want to build a big organization, a huge organization, you must follow the steps. okay? Or again, suffer, trying to figure it out doing your own. I'd rather follow something that had been proved that it works. And all we have to do is just follow the system. The system is already created. Why are we gonna struggling, looking for this and that and try this and that, trying to figure out? No, everything, and this system that I have teaching you, it works. It works for me and it works for anybody. So Rosalind, thank you for letting me share. I know I took some time, but I hope this information will help you guys to take your business to the next level. Thank you, Rosalind. Thank you, everybody. I'll let you.
That was great. Thank you, Mr. Ayala. That was awesome. I'm going to stop recording now and then we'll do a breakout room thing, but we can start with some questions here first. Just one moment.